My wife and I were among several thousand guests aboard the George HW Bush on our friends and family cruise. Our son is a third-class petty officer aboard the ship, and he invited us and a friend of his and his friend's family to go out with all the others on that Saturday morning in May. And we were there early enough to walk about the flight deck and be told quite a bit about the flight operations, how the catapults operate, and we're able to take a look at an aircraft on the deck of the vessel. And his mother was having a great time. The flight deck is 1,092 feet long. And it's 4.5 acres. But our son's portion of the ship is pretty small. And we went out past the Hampton Roads Bridge Tunnel in Fort Wool. Helicopters and surface vessels were around us most of the day. And there we're looking at Island 2 of the Chesapeake Bay Bridge Tunnel. And there's Island 1 looking back towards Virginia Beach. There's Virginia Beach and Norfolk in the background. The top of the island on the carrier is 20 stories above the water line. And we were on the island much of the day and for the air show, because our son is in the media department and he was up there to take pictures, and we had to stay with him. Otherwise, it was all VIPs up there. We felt pretty important, though. There's Cape Henry Lighthouse. Not just important, but privileged. It's a great tradition. And we were very thankful to the captain and his officers and crew for letting us be there. You don't see that every day. Kai's about to see the E-2C Hawkeye. F-18. There's 80 aircraft on the vessel when they're deployed. Among them are this MH-60 Seahawk. At the end of the air show, 6 F-18s and the E-2C flew by in formation. The air show, we went about the ship. At first we went aft. There's 4 21-foot diameter broad propellers powered by 4 turbines that generate 260,000 horsepower. The ship can do better than 30 knots. And I've heard it can run at that speed for 25 years on 100 pounds of fuel. The ship's named after the 41st President, George HW Bush, who was the youngest pilot in the Navy. 18 years old when he was made a pilot, and he served for 4 years in World War II. And 58 missions, that guy. This was a shot I took of the ship when it came back in November from the deployment in the Persian Gulf. And another shot of Fort Wool, a Civil War fort, as we came in. And shortly before we docked, our son's friend and his son walked all the way out to the bow. Must have been a great thrill for an 8-year-old boy.
Video him. That sailboat's out.
We're almost in, and the tugs came to help when we were a mile or so, or maybe less, from the dock. The U.S. Navy is the biggest in the world, and there are 10 aircraft carriers in the fleet. The second largest Navy in the world, the Chinese Navy, has 1. And the Russians have 1 also. We are very grateful for the opportunity and thankful that the captain and his officers and crew do what they do and allow us to come aboard. It's a great tradition. It was a long day. We went up and down the ship's ladders so many times we were quite tired at the end, but very, very glad to have gone.